Hello, guys. Welcome back to the channel. Yes, if you're new on here, my name is Philip. You know, and this is Phil reacts. This channel. Your go-to for deep dives. Into classic albums. Underappreciated gems and vocal powerhouses. Today we are reacting and reviewing this album titled "Circle of One." By Oleta Adams. Based on a few facts that I pulled up. This album, Circle of One, an album that, sits at a beautiful intersection of soul, adult contemporary, gospel flavor, and pop. This album, it's got heart, it's got soul, and it's got that voice. Yes. So before we press play, quick context. This 1990 album, though parts were developed earlier, was Oleta Adams, breakthrough into a wider, audience, largely because of, of the smash, cover. Yeah, Get Here, but trust me, the rest of this record, has treasures, you might not expect, so buckle up, make sure you've got your headphones on, whilst, we dive deep, track by track. And hey, as we go through, drop your comments, your first impressions, of each song, which track, hits you hardest. Let's get interactive. Also, shout out to Dan Abilidu, for buying me all those coffees. Put this out there. This is a buy me a coffee suggestion. First time hearing Oleta Adams, the first time, about to check her music. So I'm super, super, super excited. So this album has like nine tracks, nine songs. Okay, well, I'm seeing eight here. Some additions, include bonus tracks titled, what's the title? Let me check. Don't look too closely. Yeah, hopefully, we'll listen, to that song also. But enough of the long intro. We definitely have to go in. So the first song, of this album is titled Rhythm of Life. Rhythm of Life. Yes. So let's go. Let's go right in, guys. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Piano. Yeah. Okay. All right, guys. Yes, first song off the album, "Rhythm of Life." Yes, I mean straight off the bat. Oleta Adams, opens with this song once again, "Rhythm of Life." You hear that warm, piano right away. Definitely soft about confidence. The production, so clean, not overdone. I love the fact that it gives space, for her, to breathe. Her voice, is gentle yet commanding, not shouting, but you listen. Lyrically, this one feels like a manifesto, based off of the lyrics. Life has its, ups and downs, but there is a cadence, there's a pause, and she's determined, to move with it. What I loved here, the restraint in instrumentation. They don't, overlayer. The arrangement in complements, never competes. That allows, her phrasing, to stretch. She plays over and around, the beat. Also, there's a subtle, backing vocals, chorus, that echoes. I feel like that gives, depth, without clutter. Yeah, at around the bridge, roughly 2 minutes 45 seconds, somewhere around between 2 minutes 45 seconds and 3 minutes and 15 seconds. That's not to be corrected. I mean, she does this beautiful dynamic shift. To me, soft to more forceful. I feel like that gave the song, an emotional lift. Yeah, if you listen just for her voices there, guys, it's just pure chills. So let me know what you think about this song down the comment section. How did you feel when she came in, with the first chorus? Did it feel familiar, surprising, or somewhere in between? Please let me know down the comment section. So we are moving on to the second song, "Get There." And based on a few facts that I pulled up about this song was originally done by Brenda Russell. Yeah, I have to put it out there. I've never heard the original, but pretty sure, Oleta Adams, is going to knock this one out of the park. So let's go in, and I'll definitely get my take, after this. Let's go. Okay. Wow. Sounds good. Sounds so good,
You
guys.
can reach me by railway.
Okay.
You can reach me by trailway.
Yeah.
You can reach me on an airplane. You can reach me with your mind. You can reach me by caravan. Cross the desert like an Arab man. I don't care how you get here, just get here if you can. You can reach me by sailboat, climb a train, swing rope to rope, take a sled and slide down slow into these arms of mine. You can jump on a speedy coat, cross the border in a blaze of hope. I don't care how you get here.
Yeah.
Get here if you can.
Wow.
There are hills and mountains between us, always something to get over. If I had the way, surely you would be closer.
Let's go, guys. I'm loving the piano in there. Wow, sounds so good.
There are hills and mountains between us, always something to get but you better make it soon. You can reach me by caravan,
Caravan, okay.
cross the desert like an Arab man. I don't care how you get here, just
Wow.
get here if you can.
Let's go. Wow, guys.
Get here if you can.
Wow. Wow. Guys, second song, Get Here. Wow, guys. After listening to this song, I feel like, this track, this is probably the track, that most people know, from this album, but to me, it's more than just a radio classic. It's a showcase, of Oleta Adams's, interpretive, skills. Like I said from the beginning, this song was originally performed by Brenda Russell. And I feel like covering a Brenda Russell song, is no small challenge, but Oleta Adams, makes it her own for sure. I have to say, as I listened to this song, what stood out to me, was her phrasing. I love the way she delays. She leans into syllables. She holds notes at just the right moment. There is also a vulnerability here. Production wise, there is a tasteful shift, as the song, builds, light percussion, soft strings, a gradual swirl. It never goes, overboard, always, controlling. So the emotional core of the song, remains in her voice. The moment I live for, the chorus, guys. When she's full voiced, and the instrumentation, is at peak fullness, but she doesn't shout, she sings, all the way through. That control to me is rare. Also when the harmony, backing vocals join in, towards the climatic end, guys. They definitely lifted her up, without overpowering. Guys, I loved it. This is like the best song, of this album. Even though I'm yet to listen to the rest of the track, I loved it. I definitely loved it. Who knew, who knew this, as a, Brenda Russell original? Please let me know down in the comment section, and which, version, gives you goosebumps more, Oleta Adams's or the original. Please let me know down below. I'm yet to listen to Brenda Russell's version. So, but I would really, really love to, hear what you guys have to say about Oleta's, version. Please drop down the comment section. We move on to the third song, Circle of One, the title track of the album. Let's take a listen, guys. Wow. Yeah. Okay. Sounds so good, guys.
I was looking the wrong way when you came into my life, like a story in some fairy tale. And my heart gave a warning, and it stopped for a moment. And I thought I would never get well. Was it poison or passion and action or love? Running away with me. I could fight it or hide in your hate and your love until you could set me free. I was caught in the middle.
So yeah, guys, that was the third song, "Circle of One," the title track, and often, your title track to me, is where the heart, of the album lies. Here, this song once again, "Circle of One," feels intimate and almost a confessional. I mean, piano plus light percussion plus subtle, synth pads. I loved it. I mean, the production kept things spare. Lyrically, Oleta sang about belonging, sang about identity and seeking a place where she's whole. I feel like that definitely resonates deeply. Musically, the song allows space for vulnerability. You hear slight hesitations, a breath, and I love that. I mean, she lets the imperfections in, and those are, I feel like, are what give its life. Yeah, I loved it, guys. I definitely loved it. I mean, the message, is definitely a standout. Definitely loved the final minute, where her voice, slightly cracks, with intensity. Yet, she holds on, and the back end strings, the horns, softly, build behind. It's a perfect emotional payoff, if you ask me. Yes. So guys, let me know down in the comment section which lyric in this song stuck with you. Let me know down the comment section. We move on to the fourth song. You've got to give me room. You've got to give me room. Let's take a listen, guys.
They say each day holds something new that couldn't be more true. I guess I'm speaking of the changes I've been going through. This morning as I brushed my hair, a strange new feeling huddled there. It suddenly became aware. You've got to give me room.
Ooh, okay. You've got to give me room.
I know how deep our love has been since we were very young. But now the walls are closing in. Those yesteryears are gone. And know it's been hard for you to understand my point of view. How can I make it clear to you? You've got to give me room.
You've got to give me room.
I confess I can see that I don't love you, but this love I have for you grows weak, not strong. If our case was ever put before a jury, I'm almost sure they'd find me in the wrong. You don't seem to get it clear these days. I'm more than a wife, I am woman. takes. I've got to live my life before these precious years are through. There are some goals I must pursue. How can I make it clear to you? You've got to give me room.
Yeah.
You've got to give me room.
Wow, you've got to give me room.
You've got to give me
All right, guys. Yes, so that was the fourth song. You've got to give me room, guys. After listening to this song, I have to say, I mean, this one has a more assertive, sort of groove. The bass in is more pronounced. The rhythm a little more insistent. I mean, it's not aggressive, but it has motion. It has momentum. Vocally, Oleta Adams, sounded different. She is in a different zone. And I mean that in the best, in the possible way. It's less about subtle longing and more about boundary, more about space, and more about demand. The way she modulates her dynamics. Soft in verses, stronger. In choruses. Definitely gave it conversational, personal sort of feel. Favorite part of the song, the call and response, in the back half, where, she and, and backing vocalists, interact. I mean, I feel like that gives it a live, organic, type of feel. Guys, I feel like, I mean, this feels like a relationship song, with the push pull, sort of energy. Do you hear more pleading or more strength here? Please let me know down in the comment section. But this one, was this one gave me a different feel. And I mean, I loved it. Definitely loved it. We'll move on to the fifth song. I've got to sing my song. Yeah, let's take a listen, guys.
I know it's late, but I couldn't wait to call you on the phone. It's been a while since I've been home. All of this was my own choice, since the man upstairs has given me this voice. No matter how long it takes, no matter how hard the breaks, I've got to use it or lose it.
Yeah.
I just can't stand to refuse a chance to do what I've got to do. I've got to sing my song.
What I admire most about your family is that you're
Sing a praise to the man above. Sing the tears into a smile, yeah. Sing until I feel this is all worthwhile, yeah. Sing it high, sing it low. all of these years since I've been born.
Okay.
I thought I was college bound, and you expected me to settle down. I'm not ignoring what you had in mind, neither do I want to sound unkind. Before I give up, I've got to live up to the challenge to do my thing. I've got to cut loose the apron string. Oh, I've got to sing my song. All I want to do is sing hatred into love. Yes, I do. Sing a praise to the man above. Thank you, Lord. Sing it into a smile. Sing it till I feel this is all worthwhile. Sing it high, sing it low, sing from deep within my soul. Sing it loud and make it clear, so everyone can hear. Do you feel what I'm jumping, baby? I'd be nothing. I said I'd be nothing. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. If I couldn't sing, if I couldn't sing my soul.
Okay, guys. Yes. So that was I've got to sing my song, the fifth song, guys. For this one, I have to say, I mean, this one, feels like a mission statement. Like she's claiming her voice. She's claiming her path. The instrumentation is minimal, which I love. Mainly piano, occasional, pads, and a bit of light percussion. Letting her delivery, carry their entire weight. Her vocal lines, to me, gets more daring, in the second half. More leaps, more ornamentation. It's definitely vulnerable, but proud. The lyrics, they definitely feel, autobiographical. I feel like every artist, has had to fight, to be heard, and I loved it. The bridge is where she really opens up. High, sustained notes. You can definitely feel her. You can definitely feel her challenging, herself there. I love it. I mean, guys. So, if you were putting together a personal signature song, for yourself, what would it say? Please let me know down the comment section. For this song, I loved it. Yeah. So we move on to the said song titled "I've Got a Right." Whoa, I've got a right. Let's take a listen, guys. Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Tell me what's on your mind. We're running out of time. I can tell from the look in your eyes. You're making decisions with me in mind. I've asked you this before, but it's hard to pin you down. With a chance to have everything and nothing, you really put me in a bind. I've got a right to know the truth. Will you be loving me tomorrow? Making plans to, will I be drowning in my sorrow? enough for me to know. Babe, I can't read your mind.
Yeah.
Just when I think I've opened the door, you close it just in time. You call me back and then say you love me once again.
Let's go.
And I feel like I'm on a roller coaster, and it's getting out of hand. I've got the right to know the truth. Will you be loving me tomorrow? Making plans for two. Or will I be drowning in my sorrow? I really need to know the truth about my chances of living with you and learning to live alone.
Saxophone. Wow. Wow. That saxophone, guys. I love it. All right, guys. So we just listened to "I've Got It Right," the said song of this album. I feel like with this song, she leans more into defiance. The groove is more rhythmic, the bass more forward, the drums are more evident. This is a contrast, to the ballad, heavy house, or the album. Vocally, she gets playful. Sassy even. The way she slides, between notes. Definitely add vocal inflections, and also gives it a bit of attitude. She never loses control. One aspect, of the song that I loved. The breakdown before the last chorus, guys, I love that. Definitely strips away a lot. Just the vocals, plus a minimal accompaniment. Then rebuilds in the back. I love that breathing space. I feel like it reminds you, of the foundations. Yes, I love that. I'll definitely give this song, like a hard 8. I loved it. Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section. Do you prefer her more softer, more introspective performances, or the ones she steps into assertiveness, like this? Please let me know down in the comment section. Yes, we move on to the 7th song. We are almost, getting to the end of this album. Yes, this song is titled "Will We Ever Learn?" Yes, let's take a listen, guys.
We could take a train, be miles away by morning, and forget about those things we're supposed to do. 'Cause we can't afford to waste another moment. We'll make the world just wait for me and you. Everywhere people try to build their castles in the sky, gotta climb so high. You and I, sometimes we're blinded by the light. If we'd only use our eyes, will we ever
right, guys. Yes. The seventh song. Yes. Will we ever learn? After listening to this song, I have to say this is one of the deeper, somewhat darker, cuts, on this record. The production, has more atmosphere, reverb, some echoing textures, and a bit of ambient touches. Her voice, here to me, feels haunted, feels thoughtful. She's asking, will we ever grow, ever realize? The emotional weight is heavier, if you ask me. I like how the instrumentation lays back, and allows, that space. Yes, moments, that I love, about this song, is the latter half, I feel like that part, there is a vocal layering, her voice, over her voice, subtle harmonies, that I feel like I add an introspective, sort of echo. Yeah, that's all I have to say about this song. But like I said, this is a bit darker. A bit of the darker cuts, on the album. Yes. So if I have to ask a question, does this track, make you reflect? If so, please let me know on what. Let me know down in the comment section. This is the eighth song. Everything must change. Let's take a listen, guys. Yes.
Everything must change.
Okay.
Nothing stays the same. Everyone will change. No one stays the same. The young become the old, and mysteries do unfold. 'Cause that's the way of time. Nothing and no one goes unchanged. There are not many things in life you can be sure of, except rain comes from a cloud, sun lights up the sky, and hummingbirds do fly. Winter turns to spring. A wounded heart will heal, but never much too soon. Yes, everything will change. The young become the old, and mysteries do unfold. 'Cause that's the way of time. Nothing and no one goes unchanged. There are not many things in life you can be sure, except
Wow. Okay.
comes from the clouds, sun lights up the sky, and hummingbirds do fly. Rain comes from the clouds, sun lights up the sky, and hummingbirds do except the rain and the sun and music makes me cry.
Guys, so the A song, Everything Must Change. And based on a few facts that I pulled up about this song, many artists, have covered it. But I've not heard the original, but I love the fact that Oleta Adams, brought her own tenderness and resolve to it. The arrangement, to this song, it's a bit sensitive, strings, soft keys, gentle rhythm. Vocally, I mean, she sounded matured. She sounded confident. I love the fact that she's not trying to, astonish you with acrobatics, but rather, to convey truth. And I feel like that matters more on a song, like this. Her tone on certain lines, it's definitely rich, warm, and full of gravity. I don't know if that makes sense, yes, but that's exactly how I feel about this song. The highlight of the song, is when at the final minutes, of the instrumental, where the instrumental, swirls behind her, but she keeps it measured, emotional, not theatrical. I mean, I loved it. I mean, how do you think she balances reverence for the song's history with her own style here, guys? Beautiful, beautiful. She really, really went in on this one. So, like I said, other version of this album, there's a hidden track, titled "Don't Look Too Closely." Yeah. Fortunately, we have it here, so we might as well just listen to it, and I'll give my take and then wrap things up. Let's go.
Don't look too closely, or you will see one of my secrets coming out late. I try to hide the way I feel, but this love inside me is too much to conceal. Don't ask if you really don't wanna know. Don't say you will if your heart keeps saying you wrong. Don't try if you really don't wanna go. Go away to the end of the road. Don't be too anxious to probe my mind. No, no, what you're likely to find. 'Cause you might get caught in my spider's web, and I might decide to keep you
that
my
bass, guys.
mind, 'cause you might find out I need to be loved tonight. Don't look too closely, no, don't look too closely, don't look too
Wow.
closely. What you do, Lord? Don't look too closely. No, baby, don't look too closely. Don't look too closely. What you doing, babe?
Wow.
You might find out, babe, how much I love you. You might find out, babe, I really need you. You might find out, babe, I've been wanting you long time. Don't look too closely, yeah, yeah. Might find out I've been dreaming about you, and you might find out I don't wanna live without you. Oh, oh, you might find out I've been loving you long, long time. Don't look too closely. Don't you do it, do it. Oh, 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 baby. Oh, 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 darling. Oh, 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 sweet babe. Don't look too closely. Don't you do it, baby. Don't look too closely. Don't you do it, baby.
Wow. Wow, guys. Wow, wow, wow. What a journey. Yes, Circle of One by Oleta Adams. After listening to all the 9 songs, to me, it's not just the album that gave her a hit single. To me, it's the statement of identity, of voice, of artistic resolve, you know, and I loved it, guys. Across all these tracks, you hear vulnerability, you hear strength, you hear nuance, you hear soul and musical intelligence. Production wise, it's tasteful and restrained. Always in service to the voice. Not the other way around. My final thoughts, about this album. Just wrap everything up. As for the vocals, I mean, this woman, she's a master of dynamics. She's a master of phrasing and emotional control. I love the fact that she doesn't need to belt, necessarily. She earns every single high. For the lyrics and then the themes, I mean, there's seeking, there's claiming, there's a bit of evolving, if that makes sense. The idea of a circle of one, being your own complete self, threads through. I don't know if that makes sense. Yes. For the instrumentation and production, guys, I loved it. I mean, it's consistent in supporting role. Never showy. Always complimentary. Yeah, standouts of this album, I have to say, standout songs, if I have to say, Get Here. I mean, that's so obvious. I loved the Circle of One, because of the emotional highs. I love I've got it right, because of the defiant tone, and the introspective vibe, with the song Will We Ever Learn? Guys, so yeah, that is just me. Get Here, Circle of One, I've got it right, Will We Ever Learn? If you, had to pick a favorite track, from this album, what would it be and why? Drop your thoughts, down in the comment section, and also tell me, did this deep listen, change, how you feel, about Oleta Adams, or any other songs. Please let me know down in the comment section. If you enjoyed this reaction, if you enjoyed this review, smash the like button, share this video with, someone who loves the vocal powerhouse, and don't just and don't forget to subscribe, ring that bell so you don't miss any of our future reactions and reviews. Guys, if you stuck with me to the end of the video, you're loved, you're very much appreciated on here. Shout out to Dan Abilidu for buying me all those coffees, for suggesting that we check this one out. Guys, if you want me to check out an album, a classic album, please let me know down in the comment section. You can support me by buying me a coffee, by joining my Patreon, all of the good stuff. You can simply throw in some suggestions, and I mean, I'll definitely be here to do the needful. Guys, thank you so much. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching. My name is Philip. On to the next album reaction. Take care. Stay safe. Peace out.